the fuck? Why? Okay, I love fucking Gears of War. Yeah. Why is it on your list? What the fuck?
Okay, so I had a hard choice putting my last three. So Gears of War is on there because it is the first multiplayer game it was the game that is on there because that's how I discovered online gaming. And I'm just like, man, Gears of War was a good fucking online game.
No, dude, it was clean.
Yeah.
And honestly, Gears of War 2 is probably the first game where I was like, whoa, video games can like make me sad.
Wait, what?
With the story.
Okay, no, I didn't give a shit about the story.
Dude, the story's so good.
I don't even think I finished the...
Why are we swapping? What's going on? Bro, this story is so good.
I literally put this on here because like I had such a hard time because I'm just like, I didn't give a shit about the story. I didn't finish the story.
There's one thing I remember about Gears of War 2, it's the story.
Dude, the story is so... I remember that this... Okay, it doesn't count as spoilers anymore. It's so fucking old. You should know about it.
Like, what was the story again?
The locusts are taking over the earth and they're basically stopping them, etc., etc. I mean, that's basically like the...
Wow.
No, but
Gee whiz.
because there was like the two duo who you're following, which is...
I just remember one guy trying to look for his wife or something.
Yeah, but that was the part.
That was the sad part.
That was like, because then he like finds it, but then he didn't find it. It was like an illusion. And then I'm like, what the fuck? I was like 13. I'm like, what? This is
and
so
this like
sad.
fucking massive meathead of a character just like breaks down in the battlefield. I'm just like, oh my god.
I was just like, this is the first game when I'm just like, ooh, chainsaw go.
That's how it gets you in, right? So Gears of War gets you in with the chainsaw go bruh, super manly man, and then 10 minutes in, you're fucking crying. And you're like, whoa, what happened?
Like Chainsaw Man, the game.
No. For me, the one memory I hold for Gears of War 2, the multiplayer, is just the sound it makes when you pop a guy's head off with a sniper rifle.
Okay.
Like
Did you play Gears of War?
Yeah, I played 2, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Like that was, I think that soul sound, and I don't know why it was so fucking satisfying because it was like literally cracking an egg.
Well,
right?
I mean, those shotguns are like there's like no multiplayer experience like the online in Gears of War. It's just shotguns.
Yeah.
That's like the meta. It's like you have to run up to people and shotgun each other.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay. The shotgun was also really satisfying when you got like a point blank and the body just explodes. My God, like I like you're the monkey brain, but that was like the first time. I'm just like, okay, I enjoy this now. This is fun.
It was really sad because I think Gears of War got plagued by the fact that there was just there would always be like two really fucking god tier players in the game that could just dominate the whole lobby.
Yeah.
So it just kind of became not fun after a while if you weren't like a pro.
Yeah.
You would just get fucking destroyed by the like good players.
I didn't play online Gears of War 2 a lot because
That's
like
really-
I
it was
didn't
really good
have
online.
what console was it on again?
360.
Yeah, because I didn't own a 360 but I played it at my friend's place a lot, just like LAN multiplayer, and that was like really really fun. But yeah, I probably, from the sounds of it, I probably wouldn't enjoy it online.
No, you probably wouldn't now.
Yeah.
I mean, it was me discovering what multiplayer meant, and before I started hating. Okay, Gears of War started my love for multiplayer games. League of Legends killed it. Okay.
And yet it's in the middle.
League of Legends is in the middle because I think out of all these games, I have probably played League of Legends the most.
Right.
Not proud to admit it. But the reason it's on there is because I think the honeymoon period of League of Legends for me was probably the best gaming experience of my life.
It was really long for me as well. I was like 2 years long.
That's a long honeymoon.
Dude, when you're getting into that game and it's going well, it feels so fun. Like,
Yeah.
It's great. It's so fun to get into. It's hard.
Yeah, because the problem is now I feel like multiplayer games just aren't fun unless you are getting into it immediately as it's released, right? Because the problem with multiplayer games I've found now is that you have a new game, and that's when a new game just gets released, that's the fun part, because nobody really knows how to be good at the game. Everyone's just kind of like really discovering what works and what doesn't. Everyone's just fucking having fun.
Yeah.
And then you get to a point in multiplayer where people just realize how to optimize the fun out of the game.
The sweaty boys
Well,
come out, right?
that's what happened with like Fortnite. Honestly, all memes aside, Fortnite was so fun when it first came out. And there's a reason why it blew up. And then when it got to the point where everyone would like build a fucking mortgage right in front of your eyes within 10 seconds and you couldn't do anything, it's like, well, this is just not fun anymore. I don't have the dexterity of like a chimp on like coke, right? Like, how am I supposed to do this?
Yeah, because I remember like I really fucking enjoyed Overwatch when it first came out.
Yeah,
like,
me too. It's good.
Like I didn't make the same mistake of trying to do ranked because I'd learned from League of Legends. But even just playing casually, I really fucking enjoyed it. And then it got to a point when even in casual games, you weren't allowed to have fun anymore. You got the same heroes being
could you
picked.
change off hand zone?
I mean, I would fully admit it. I was like a Genji main because I was a dirty weeb. And the reason I played Genji was because I fucking sucked at Genji. But like the one time out of 10 where I didn't ult and it actually worked out, that was the reason I played Genji. Like 9 out of 10 times, I would completely flunk it. I would fail. I would get killed straight away. But that one time when it worked out, that's what I live for, man. And because of that, I was one of the most toxic. I wasn't the most toxic ones, but I was that one Genji on your team that probably threw you the match. I was that person.
Did you talk shit to your teammates?
I didn't talk. I'm not a toxic gamer, funnily enough. I'm just like, oh, come on, guys, we can do it if we are all put together. All
Go
try.
team.
we can win with the power of friendship. Come on, guys.
Oh my god! In ranked, you had to start like shouting at people to get them to shut up.
I'm just like that guy who just goes mutual and just does my own thing.
Yeah, I do that sometimes too.
I mean, I play it as closely as a single player game as I can because like playing online game just makes you realize how much I hate people.
People are the worst.
Especially in competitive ones, right?
That's why, like, in Japan, it's so weird because, like, people just don't smack talk at all.
Well, they don't know how to.
Yeah, it's just like, at most, you'll get passive aggression.
Yeah. Like, I'd probably enjoy Japanese competitive gaming.
No one talks unless you talk to them.
Because I play in the league servers in Japan, and like 90% of them are just Chinese Smurfs. Yeah, so of course they're like toxic as shit, you know?
Yeah, that's why I don't really play anymore because it's just like you can't fucking have fun in League of Legends. It's just like a Korean Chinese playground where they're like, oh, let's go and fuck with the Japanese players who are suck at this game.
Yeah, it's literally just the playground where the school bullies go to just like bully like the
just like LeBron James kids coming down to the elementary match just to start dunking, you know.
To be like, you suck.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, damn.